So, okay, fine. But my question, therefore, is... I find when I take a comb, my white tooth comb, and I go through from the base and I start coming out, it's fine. But then I reach the end and it's like stone, like you hit stone.
Okay, have you tried combing from the ends?
And as soon as I leave it, as if the wind just passes through it, and then I hit the base.
Do you have moisture in your hair when you're coming out?
Yes.
Is it that you've been impatient?
That could be the reason too, because I'm not the most patient individual. But I try. Like, I literally set aside a time. Okay, I'm going to comb my hair now. So then I know I have put myself in that frame of mind. Right. I sit and I take my time. Sometimes I actually go through the finger detangling is really annoying, by the way.
Why?
I get that is when I get impatient, because this is tiring.
These things might be breaking off your hair. But I have finger detangled your hair, Toya.
Yes, you have. But you did that with such pleasure. I wish I could come here every weekend.
This was, and it didn't feel any way. It didn't feel tedious. Your hair was fine.
It feels very tedious when I do it. I am telling you.
Are you playing some music in the background and enjoying yourself? You need to enjoy yourself.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I did that. I tried to do the entire thing you did the last time. I did that from the start. It took me literally 2 hours. That was the first problem. I was like, that took too much time. And secondly, like, I still felt like my hair was not combed through. I didn't feel light. I didn't feel that nice.
Now, you see, I think because Toya has, like she said, she's been natural all her life, but I know Toya from the time we're small. The way that we would manage our hair, our natural hair, is that we would expect a comb to be able to pass through it with ease.
Yes.
What I've realized with being natural now is that what detangled means for naturals is not what detangled means for relaxed people. Your hair is going to clump. If your hair is moisturized, then your hair is going to clump. Your curl pattern is going to show. And in passing a comb, what it does is it interferes with that curl pattern, and so it's going to get caught. So your hair is not, you're not going to pass the comb now and pass the comb later, and it's going to pass with ease. That's not relaxer.
So what's my point of untangling it in the detangling?
You're taking out major knots that would lead to locking. That's what you're detangling for. You're not detangling to be able to pass comb with ease. What's that, relaxer?
But my point is, right? For me to prevent the breakage, I need detangled hair.
Yes, you need detangled hair, but detangled hair does not mean that you pass it. If you pass a comb through it once and you realize, okay, the comb is passing, it's detangled enough. It is sufficiently detangled. So, guys, I think Toya needs a restructuring in terms of, this is not relaxer.
I have never had relaxer, so therefore I cannot judge it as a relaxer.
But our natural hair processes before reflected what we did with relaxer, and we wanted our hair to behave like relaxer.
True.
The longer my hair gets, I realize that I need to stretch my hair.
I was watching a video, I cannot remember where, but I was watching a video and she said that with her 4C hair, and we have alphabets now. But yes, with her 4C hair, she found that the stretching actually helped it. She said because she found that when she did not stretch it, it got tangled.
Yes, and you get more knots.
And it is true. I have realized that it is really true.
I find so too.
I find it needs to be stretched. Even if I use the wool, because I use the wool as well. So
when she says wool, we call that threading.
Yeah, threading.
I think people call it African threading.
Something so.
But we used to use threading, and Toya used to use threading a lot when we were younger. We used threading as a style. You would keep your thread in your hair and you'd style it in one plait, and you'd go to school, we use that as a hairstyle. But
right now I use it, but I'm not in the mood to blow dry it. I just use it and it helps the hair, it stretches it out. I have some staple products now. So let's get on to that. What is your regimen and what are your staple products? The last time we did this video, I did not have any staple products.
Yes, and I was very ashamed.
Yes, she was. She really was. So a good thing that video got deleted. But since then, I have discovered a newfound love for Cantu Kids products, child.
Okay, nice. I've never tried them.
They actually have on them the no paraffin and they have all of those things. And I'm like, the first one I tried was the curling cream. And I was like, because I had to do the lock method. So I didn't have a cream, so I went to look for a cream and I saw that. And I was like, okay, let's try it. And it made my curls so bouncy and it gave it hold. And so I kept that.
Okay.
And then I went back to the store and I saw a leave-in conditioner, same
nice,
line.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I kept that as well. So that has these two have now become my
Your
holy
staple,
grails.
Holy grail,
My
young
holy
son.
grails. I love the Curlfriends line as well.
Okay.
I
the
like
after texture.
yes.
Okay, great.
I both the one you use for me, the
deep
steam,
conditioner,
yes, and the spray.
Oh, the leave-in.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my girl is yes. My girl has products now, people. So, what is your regimen like? What do you do?
Okay.
Let's say within a week.
Okay, within a week, let's start with Sundays because Sundays is my wash day, which is why you disrupted my day. But let's go.
It's Sunday today.
Yeah, so Sunday is my wash day. I wash my hair on Sundays, every Sunday. So the first thing I do, I wake up first thing in the morning. I go backwards. So I put the steam first.
Okay,
I actually put the
yes.
steam. So I do my steam first so it lasts longer. I clean, I do whatever I have to do. And then I go in. I try my best to shampoo twice a month. I don't shampoo every week.
Okay.
So basically, if I shampoo this Sunday, I won't shampoo next Sunday.
Okay.
So I just go straight in with the normal conditioners.
Okay.
After I use the steam, I actually just go in with this normal conditioner.
Okay, so on the days you don't shampoo, what do you use?
The black soap thing you told me about.
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
Yes,
well,
so
fine.
I try to use the black soap. And a friend of mine brought me this Aztec. I said I would bring some for
I think
you.
the Aztec clay.
Yes.
So it's called it's not Rasul clay, it's bentonite clay. Which one is it,
so.
Rasul or bentonite?
I think it's the
Yeah, I know the brand. I know the brand, and I know the yeah.
Love it.
My girl love clays.
Love
my
it.
girl is getting a regimen, guys. Hallelujah. Yes, President.
Yes, I love that as well. So if I don't use the black soap, I would use that because it really does clarify.
It does. And very gentle. It clumps your curls. Very nice.
Lovely. And then my hair feels all clean and stuff. So
Yes.
that's a good thing. I like that a lot.
Yes.
And then in terms of so after we're done with the wash, etc., we now like I just said, I start blow drying and stuff. After we blow dry, we put the moisture back in. So we use our lock method. You told me about the LCU, but I think I prefer the
lock method. Okay, yes.
I prefer the lock method. So my oil is normally I actually like the vitamin E oil.
Okay. Awesome.
I like the vitamin E oil. I cannot use the coconut oil for some reason. The flakes
It multiplies.
Multiplies.
Okay.
So I don't know what's wrong with coconut oil and me, but
it happens sometimes. And sometimes as well, and I've noted that with my hair over the years, sometimes our hair gets overload of one ingredient, and so it doesn't respond to it very well again, and you have to take a break and start.
I've noticed that about my
skin as well. Yeah.
my skin is a testament of that.
Yeah. So what is your least favorite part of being natural?
The get up and go. I cannot get up and go. It is not possible. It does not happen at no point.
It's true.
There is no get up and go in
Yeah.
me.
It's even like 6 years later. What day was that? I had to go to a closing ceremony for a camp that I spoke at. And
you spoke at a camp?
I've been doing more work as I'm on vacation. I was late because I made no preparation with my hair the night before, and my hair I did not know how to comb. Like I no longer have quick styles. My quick styles are usually 2 tap twists, but that day it wasn't looking good, no.
I maintain when I had my locks, I got up. If it wasn't good, I just twist the front and I band.
Exactly.
I can do that.
So my quick style was when my hair was short, like you wet. You don't need gel, my friend. Put a little conditioner in this thing and you rush off.
You just can go
brush off your edges and you look clean. You look neat. You look nice. But no, with this, I mean, I don't really like definition anymore. So I will get up and I will fluff my hair and I will go. Depending on where I have to go, but certain times it's not very convenient to get up and go.
It really not. It really is not, because you tend to find that, especially with me, I always think of, is this too big for work? And I like furs. I love furs. I can wear a fur every day, but is it too big for work? Because sometimes you don't want to startle the members. You don't really want to startle somebody walking into your office.
Even in St. Lucia. Okay, so speaking of the camps that I went to, I went to the one with the community relations officers was for children from 6 to 12. And when I got there, the children were
in awe.
Not in awe. Like, And that's the thing. They were not necessarily in awe. They were so shocked. They were so stupefied that they don't see people wearing their hair like that. And I was so surprised. I think the natural hair movement has been on a rise for a long time. I would think that they would have family members who wear their hair out. And my hair was not even... My hair had shrunken a lot that day because it was not dried properly. And so my hair was short, so I would think that they would be used to seeing people with short natural hair out at this point in 2017. And they had never seen that, so they say, Miss, how your hair like that? And whatever, and how is your... And I told them, so two boys asked, Miss, how your hair like that? I tell them, if you grow out your hair, that's how your hair will be.
Exactly.
They're so used to seeing relaxed, and I was so surprised. I said, no, we need to do something. If children...
But then you made a good point. You said that in 2017, but what we have to compare it is, let's compare 0 to 5. It is more than 0, but we have not reached 100.
Right.
You understand? So that's basically where we're at right now. It's like a 0 to 5.
And that made me realize that because I think... Like, in the back of my mind now, everybody knows about natural hair at this point. Like, everybody knows, even if you don't know how to handle it like a pro, everybody has seen people wearing their natural hair out, and they're comfortable with natural hair being out. But these children made me realize that these babies do not know about natural hair and wearing their natural hair out. They were so shocked. Miss, why? And that was the talk of the half. I had to put it on the side and tell them, I will answer you afterwards.
And that's very... It's sad.
It's sad.
It's really sad because at the end of the day, we're in the Caribbean where majority of us, and we're not even living in the Caribbean like Trinidad where there's a lot of...
There's a mix. Yes. Yeah, we don't have that.
You find we have a Creole heritage, and you find that there's a lot of us walking around the place. So you find it very strange when a young child will tell you.
A lot of us with fussy textures, like more fussy than me, like
much.
So, and I what are we telling our little girls? And that just worried me. Like, little girls are still growing up thinking that relaxer is the way.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
What is that? And that's the thing. If
you chose relaxer knowing that you can be natural, I'm totally fine with that. Relaxer away, texturize away, if it's for convenience. But if you feel that there is only one way and that relaxer is the only way still, if you met somebody right now, that's not me telling you that she's single, eh? I cannot do that. If you met somebody right now, and he told you that he really likes you, he likes your drive, he likes that you're ambitious, he likes everything you have going for yourself, but he doesn't like the natural hair. What would be your response?
Who does he like? What does he like? Does he like me, as he said? Because if he meets me and he's like, I really like you and stuff, this is part of me. So, what do you like? Do you like my outward, or do you like who I am as a person? And that's the first question I think I would ask you. What do you like? Who do you like? Do you like me? If you like me, my natural hair is part of me. Okay. So, therefore, you cannot separate the two.
Okay. So, you think if the person likes you, they would like your natural hair?
They would love my natural hair.
So, where does preference come in?
Preference comes in when you don't approach me because I don't have what you prefer.
I agree.
That's when preference comes in, because you would not approach me because I don't have what you prefer.
So, while I definitely agree, okay. So, if you and I meet somebody, okay, we have our list. We have our idea of what we want. But that person is missing this one thing. That's in our preference. Let's say I meet somebody. I say I prefer a Caucasian man. That's just an example.
Yes.
And I meet this dark-skinned brother who is ambitious, who loves families, and who has a love, and he's participating in a family, who's active in the community, that kind of thing, and he has everything else going for him. And I say, okay, well, I can budge on that skin tone, right? Because you have everything else going for you. Because you never ever get everything you want.
Do you plan on making him bleach?
No.
Exactly. So then you
I understand what you're saying. Okay.
So you now, exactly. So you now have chosen to let him into your life despite your preference. But if you were now to come into my life, storm into my precious life,
which is going just fine,
and say to me, I like you, but you have to relax your hair.
You
have just given, and if you know me any at all, ultimatums and I don't work well.
At all? My friend, you can go ahead, go your merry way,
leave, bye. But I'm seated somewhere, you approach me and you like me, you would have most definitely liked my fur as well.
So Toya was telling us about water on a desk and not drinking water.
Yes, so I think that's one of the most important things. I need to start drinking more water. I need to start.
So you have water on your desk and you're not drinking the water?
Yeah, it's sad.
Why?
Because I don't feel thirsty. So if I don't feel thirsty, I don't feel
it doesn't matter.
That's the thing.
Okay, that's another thing.
Do you eat when you're not hungry?
That's another thing I have taught myself to do. Like, I was looking at this girl, and she's no longer posting videos, but she used to post quite a while back, ExoDVF. And she taught me to eat things I don't like because of its nutritional value. And so now I'll eat things I don't like because it has nutrients. And I'll do things I don't like because it has nutrients.
A big woman like me, I can understand that.
It's a matter of teaching yourself that, eh? It's a matter of teaching, and you get it over time. So, but yeah, you told me about your water drinking. What is your diet like?
My diet, like I said, I eat a lot of junk food unnecessarily.
I am a junk food addict.
I just sit and snack on Ripples and Ruffles and all manner of things that are not supposed to be consumed.
Okay, so I am a snacker. Like, I'm a huge snacker. What I have learned to do is to have nutritious snacks.
Like grapes?
Well, yeah, fruits work.
I tried that. And then after I ate the fruits, I went to buy Skittles. Check something. I went, y'all know I'm dramatic, I low-key dramatic. I bought an apple for $5. I bought a Greek yogurt for $6.50. You know how much for a packet of big food? $1.50.
No, you have to pay for your nutrition. Don't you want great skin?
But don't you want great hair? Yes, I do want those things, but we have to. And I am hoping
How much will be your hospital bill?
I'm hoping Super J etc. is watching this video. You all need to reduce the prices of Greek yogurt. I cannot do that.
It's true. It's true. Like, okay, people really and truly, like, I envy people in the US who buy groceries, and I love grocery hauls to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and that kind of thing, because groceries are so expensive here. Eating well here, oh my goodness.
Anybody who comes down, they always, when they go to the supermarket, they're really shocked.
Yes.
They're like,
it's traumatizing. Wow. It's traumatic. It's a traumatic experience.
It really is. Strawberries is a luxury, delicious. Strawberries.
But the thing is, now, okay, strawberries are luxury because we don't plant strawberries. Our climate is not.
But we can always get mangoes in our neighborhood.
Yeah. Exactly. So we have tropical fruits. The thing about it is that we don't do agricultural production. Whereas you will get strawberries year-round in the US because they've put things in place, we cannot get mangoes year-round. And people in the US are getting mangoes year-round. Mangoes are a tropical fruit. We have mangoes in our backyard.
I'm looking at the tree right now.
Yeah, like right now, we have abundance. Avocados, mangoes, every tropical fruit you can think of, we have.
We do.
But the thing is, we don't have them year-round.
We don't.
So that is a problem. So we need to learn to preserve what we have.
We do.
And make it work for us, because we can't afford strawberries, my girl.
We cannot.